Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coey Riverside Farm. I'm holding Dash. Flash is up there above me. We're just kind of hanging out this morning. We're going to be doing some encounters at about 11 a.m. So if you want to see what a sloth encounter is like with Michaela, tune in at 11 and you'll be seeing people hanging out with Flash. And if it's a VIP, then they'll be holding one of the babies also. So here at the farm, we actually have 4 sloths. We have Dash, Flash, and we also have Chloe and Zoe. All of our sloths are two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloths, and you can actually hold 3 of them. We don't hold Flash because he's never been held, but we do pet him and we feed him. Give him a little bite, buddy. There you go. So give him a little bit of a sweet potato. Did you know that sloths eat 10% of their body weight every single day? But they only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days. But when they do use the bathroom, they lose 30% of their body weight. It's truly incredible. Where's everybody watching from this morning? We're here in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We're right on the banks of the Ocoee River. This is Flash hanging out here behind me. He's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. We just started this awesome new encounter, and it's called Cuddle in Your Cabin. So it's as cool as it sounds, but it's not just for cabin. So you can actually do a sloth encounter in your covered wagon. Now I don't know about you, but that's pretty cool. And these aren't normal covered wagons either. They have heating, air conditioner, and there's a queen size bed, 2 bunk beds, Keurig, coffee maker. When you open the front, you're looking out at the Ocoee River. You open the back and you're looking at zebras, donkeys, camels, kangaroos, llamas, alpacas. It's pretty awesome. What you doing up there, Flash? Good boy. He's chewing on that sweet potato. So sloths have, good boy. He's chewing on that sweet potato. So sloths have 4 actually into the ribs with a connective tissue. Now that connective tissue does a bunch of really awesome things. What it's going to do is it's going to keep everything in place while they're moving around through the trees. Because think about it, they have 30% of their body weight in their stomach before they use the bathroom. So if that big old heavy stomach was moving around while they're climbing through the trees, that'd be pretty hard to breathe and to eat. Also, sloths follow the trees probably once a week from around 100 feet. So, just like if we get in a car wreck and we kind of get that secondary impact of when we hit something, sloths don't get that because God has built them with kind of like an armor and a seatbelt for their insides. It's pretty cool how he designed it. What you doing up there, buddy? Hey, Flash. Good morning. You want another little sweet potato? Just landed on one of the cameras and it's hilariously cute. It's like sitting there watching me. I think the ladybug wants to watch the sloths too. God is great. I totally agree with you 100%. We would not be here without God. That is true. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coey Riverside Farm. That's Flash. He's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. He's 7 years old. This is Dash. He's about 15 months old. And you can really see a good difference on the coloring here. Dash is starting to lighten up. So when they're even younger, like you're going to see Chloe here in a little bit, you'll notice that she's a little bit darker, almost chocolate covered. Now we're not going to eat her, but she is cute as a little button. Let me get Dash here another little. So another animal that we have here at Ocoee Riverside Farm is a 3-banded armadillo. So the reason that we have a 3-banded armadillo is they are actually Sloths, and what that means is hinge spine. So they are in the same family or the same superorder as the sloths. So you have sloths, anteaters, and 3-banded armadillos. So I'm gonna go grab Baku here in just a minute. Flash keeps hanging down to say hi. Thanks, Flash. I don't think Flash understands about her. You think you should have one more? Or do you think?
If he's eating that stuff,
Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coey Riverside Farm. This is Flash, and we're feeding him a little bit of breakfast. If you want to see what a sloth encounter is like, join back at around 11 a.m. Michaela's going to be doing a sloth encounter. The first part of the sloth encounter entails with Flash, where you're feeding him, learning all the facts, and petting him. But we don't hold Flash. And the reason we don't hold Flash, he's never been held, and we're not going to force him to do something that he doesn't want to do. But Dash loves to be held, as you can see. He honestly seeks human interaction. He wants to hang out with you and cuddle. What are we feeding them? We're feeding them a little bit of sweet potatoes, squash, and zucchini. Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, this is a Coe Riverside farm. We are in Benton, Tennessee. This is Dash. He's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth, and we have 4 sloths here. But that's not it. We have spider monkeys. We have, let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, baby kangaroos. Baby kangaroos that you can bottle feed, and they are the cutest things ever. We also have some adults out there, and we have camels that you can ride. And get this, we have the biggest camel in North America. It is Ed. He's over 7 feet tall, and he weighs almost 2,000 pounds. He's so big that we had to cut a hole for him to fit through. He's over 7 feet tall. So it's pretty cool to ride a camel here in Tennessee while you hang out. Kangaroos, monkeys, sloths, and I'm gonna go get that armadillo here in just a second because I think he's. You got a hold of sloth in Honduras? Awesome, that is really cool. So Honduras and Costa Rica have both now made it illegal to hold sloths. And the reason for that is I think too many locals might have been running out to the jungle and grabbing sloths and letting people hold them. So that's the problem kind of with what was happening. A little sad, but here we try to make sure that the sloths are happy and well taken care for. All right, I'm gonna go Baku and I'll be back in 1 second. Morning, Vlad.
How are you doing? I left
We're good. Enjoy.
you'll be fine.
Right.
Okay, so Kung Lao, you're a messy eater. Yeah, you eat like me. When I said that she stopped chewing, she's like, I'm like,
Yeah, at least you're cute. See? She's cute. Yeah, so at least I'm cute. I'm gonna be a messy.
Alright guys, so I have him right here. So he is about the cutest little thing ever. His name is Baku, and this is him. He is a 3-balo, and look how he can completely fold up into a perfect circle. His little ears nest in, and he all folds up. So his outside area is called his carapace, and it's made up of keratin, the same material as our hairs. And when he runs around, I think that he looks like maybe like a potato on high heels. His little feet clack, 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 running around. It's really hilarious. I think he's kind of saying, hi, come see me at a Coe Riverside farm. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying. So the reason that they are in the same superorder as sloths and giant anteaters has to do with the fact that they are the only mammals that can make themselves all the way up into a perfect circle or sphere. Okay? So Zathorn means spine, and I think he's pretty cute. We really want to hope to get a girl one time and name her Shaka Khan. I think John's really excited about the music. He's definitely a child of the 80s. So you see John rocking some hot colored jumpsuit, a fanny pack, and playing Shaka Khan. Let's all worry about him a little bit. Hello from Riverside. Hey Heather, how are you doing? Good morning, Beth in California. Hope you're having a great day. How is the morning over there? Did you get a beautiful sunrise? Guys, that's another thing that's really cool here at Coe Riverside Farm. When you're hanging out at the wagons, you're looking up at Chillicothe Mountain, and the sunrise is really, really pretty. The Coe River that flows right in front of the wagons, it actually starts in Georgia. And when that river is in Georgia, it is called the Toccoa River. Once the Toccoa River crosses over the state line, that's when it becomes the Ocoee. And did you guys know that the 1996 Olympics were held just upstream of us? So the Ocoee River runs all summer long for rafting, okay? But a lot of times people get out there during the winter and it's a great way to explore. Right in front of the covered wagons is a great location for paddleboarding, and a lot of people get out there and do a little fishing too. I'm gonna go put Baku back and let you guys hang out with Flash. And we'll be back in 1 second. How do they hang out for that long? Their relaxed state is kind of clamped on. I'm gonna zoom in and let you guys see his paws there. Alright, so if you guys look up here at his claws, you'll notice that it's just the front ones that are 2, but the back have 3 digits. So even if it is a 2-toed or 3-toed sloth, they have the same number of digits on the back, but it's the front that are different between the 2 of them. Also, another really big difference is going to be the vertebrae. So the 3-toed sloth has a lot more vertebrae. I think it's like 5 to 7 more, and they're going to articulate their neck like all the way around. They twist it like this, like they'll rotate their neck. And the 3-toed sloths are the ones that kind of have that mask on that you always see, the kind of the little cartoons. And the 3-toed sloths can rotate 200. All right, let's zoom this. And I have another little critter who's very fast. I'm trying to get a hold of it. Here we go.
The bottom one.
Okay. Oh, the bottom one. Okay. So this is a sugar glider. So sugar gliders are marsupials, and they don't fly, but they glide. And so when they jump, they spread their little arms, and the perigum, kind of that skin that connects their legs to their body, spreads out. So if they're high enough, they can glide almost, I think it's like 25 to 50 yards. Now, obviously, they have to be up pretty high for that to work, but they're